Baldor is a produce distributor. We distribute to restaurants, hotels, country clubs, retail stores, corporate dining rooms. We run 34 trucks out of this location. We operate 7 days a week. We bring in product from the West Coast, California, so we get tractor trailers in from the West Coast, from Florida, from Texas. We bring in product locally from local farmers and from local markets. I'm general manager, so I oversee everything and everybody. So I'm involved in purchasing, sales, warehouse, product, the facility, pretty much everything. We have right here 4 different temperatures. We have a warm room where we keep tomatoes and tropicals. We have a freezer. We have a room where we keep our proteins, and that room has to be maintained at 34 degrees. That's probably the most sensitive of all our items. Then we have our main cooler, which is 38 degrees. We got email warnings that one of the main coolers, the evaporator wasn't working correctly. And it turned out there was a blown fuse. We would have never known that because all our temperatures read fine. So there's no way to know. You can't hear it, doesn't make a sound. So fortunately with your system, we would have seen there was a problem, called the refrigeration guy, went up to the roof and said, you have 2 blown fuses. But it was so cold that the box maintained its temperature. We've also had, in our warm room, there's a thermostat in there, and all of a sudden somebody will touch it for whatever reason, and now my temperature goes up. And without this system, we wouldn't have known that the temperature went up to 3 to 4 degrees, which doesn't sound like much, but if it sits over a weekend, we come in and all our bananas would be overripe, our tomatoes would be mush. This thing said, hey, temperature change, and we need to go in there immediately. Not only do you get the warnings, but you could go right on to the website and change any kind of settings you want, or at least be knowledgeable. One of the problems I had was on a Sunday, so I was able to see exactly what was going on. I even sent the message to my refrigeration person. He got it, said, okay, I think I know what this is. Yeah, he likes it, because as I mentioned earlier, if there's an issue, I send him what the problem is, and he doesn't have to troubleshoot. He could kind of get an idea of what I send him and say, and he's not hunting, he knows exactly what compressor it is, because we have, in our main cooler, we have 4 units inside, and there's 2 on the roof. And when you go on the roof, you see a lot of different boxes, so for him, he knows exactly where to go and can fix it. Go on every so often and check just to make sure things are looking good, especially if there's a storm. I'm afraid we might lose power and I'm not here. On a Saturday night, it could be, let me just check and make sure everything seems to be running. Or if we're going to be closed over a holiday, it's good for me to just go on and check, make sure everything's running smoothly, all the temperatures are accurate. So in that respect, it's just peace of mind. The first year was 18%.
So your total electric bill was reduced by
18% savings on electric bill. And one of the best parts of your system, which you probably didn't even think about, is oftentimes in the interior all the fans are going, the compressor fans are moving, and they're loud. With your system, it shuts it off and only runs them when they need to. So my warehouse guys appreciate that. They're not screaming and shouting and listening to that constant. Now it shuts off and it's peaceful, it's quiet. Whether I email or call, I always get a reply right away, and if someone doesn't have an answer, look at someone else involved. So customer service has been fine. I don't think there's ever been a time when no one's replied or responded within minutes to any, even if I had a silly question, especially when we first got the system. Everyone was great, very informative, very helpful, and walked me through everything step by step. The guys you had here were great, very professional, very clean, very cooperative, very polite. So, and I even mentioned that to your service guy, that they were some of the best techs I had in the building, just as being respectful, keeping things neat, clean, and just keeping us posted as to what they were doing. We didn't even know they were here.